Woke up 8 in the AM. Only been 3 hours since I laid here. That's the kind of night to make a normal man stress. These days, I consider that a full night of rest. Gotta get to the bag, right? That's the whole point of punching the clock at 8:30 on the dot. Manager sees and tell me, say cheese like I'm happy to be here, but I'm not. I always pride of myself on being real. For real, I'm lost, feeling a little off. It's hard to tell a fib to the man in the mirror when he already know your true thoughts. Like, what you gotta lie for? Your facade say you're prideful, but honestly you're full of shame and you're doubtful. I used to see me ahead of it, now instead of a beautiful reflection, I see an eyesore. That's gotta change right now. I refuse to keep singing the blues, thinking when I was a kid and the world was a sandbox and I stomped in it with my flickering shoes. That's a metaphor for optimism, not positioning myself for the back down. Competition of the pluses and the minuses, taking place in your highness's black crown. Pipe down to the voice of dissent in my head. You keep screaming if I let you. I get used to the pressure. No the desk, academics a button. It's an everyday struggle cause your own mind can be dangerous. A bad day is only bad as you would make it. I try to defeat the demons and keep my thoughts cleaner than a 3-piece suit with a hanky.
Let me speak to you. Let me speak. I got a message in the bottle that the masses need to hear. Break it open, let me read to you. Let me read. They say the red.
Yo, it's DGut, and you rocking with 28 Flavors in the Flavor Saver Podcast. The podcast serving you creativity, culture, and conversation with a new flavor every episode. Stay locked in. Get your ice cream scoops and all of that. Peace.
Mic check, 1, 2, mic check.
Mic check. I believe you can turn yours up a little bit.
All right.
I'll turn my music down.
Come on, music. What about now? Test,
Most
test,
these
test.
names already in the guest book.
Test.
Yeah. Okay, we good.
That's loud. That's real loud or loud?
It ain't real loud. It's on point.
Okay.
You ought to be able to see the levels on your side.
I can see the levels, but you know my mic kind of finicky a little bit. Hold on. I can hear LJ now.
What he saying?
2-8. 2-8. What you doing? 2-8. 28.
That's right. 28.
Shout out to King LJ. Hey man, you know I do my.
Yeah, you also. Hey man, I'm gonna let you go. I don't know what kind of mic you got, but you probably should have your mic sitting up. It'll pick up better. You talking straight into your mic like this. Okay. All right. So okay.
This the same gold mic I had for years. So you talking about straight up?
No. It's talking about I'm talking about recording patterns, right? All right. So see if I'm talking straight into the mic, how it sounds, versus if I put it up, how it sounds.
Oh.
Yeah, because it's made to pick up in the face of the mic versus the head. But like different mics are set up different. But 9 times out of 10, yours is going to be
Uno momento.
this way. For a few hours more. Trying to spark some convo, but don't nobody care. Need a light for a square. I know this fool didn't say something sideways. The homeboy just brought him out last Friday.
Can you hear me?
You louder? Yeah, louder and clear.
I'm too loud.
You probably come down a hair.
You know what?
Watch your levels too.
Now that you say this, test it.
If you get in the red, then you got an issue.
Test it.
Yeah.
I don't even know I'm turning the mic up on the volume. Let me check my
This type of shit happens every day. We all go to heaven, even enemies make. You better stay in your place where the memories play. I'm just trying to live life cool, Morris Day.
That's your boy, I know him. Murs.
Yep, it's Murs and Slug. Murs just dropped his last album.
Who's the gentleman I sent you the other day? The ASAP, Soap. What is his name? Sop?
Aesop from Living Legends.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
When I saw that, I was like, I know who this person is immediately.
Absolutely. And Living Legends is going on tour. I wanted to try to see him, but
that.
R.I.P. Aesop. Yeah, I ain't gonna say he was my favorite one in the group, but it still sucks that that man passed.
He a part of the group.
Yeah, Merz is a part of Living Legends.
Merz is a part of everybody got. This is a part of a lot of stuff. All right, we smoking now.
What is Aesop's song on here? See, man, this is the thing with streaming, bro. They can take stuff off that you've been listening to for years.
For years.
I was gonna play an Aesop song, which is at the beginning of a particular Living Legends album, and they took that off the album on Spotify.
There she was, bent over a motor, dirty cap with a ponytail that sat between her shoulders.
Make sure my phone on solid. Hey. I'm gonna try not to make this as generic as possible.
Aesop. Music gets around.
Yes, sir. We moving at the speed of light. Illuminate
The path that we're moving on.
Accumulate knowledge of the mouths where we make the people bounce for the music gets around. That's me. Right in
That's
the back
Lord.
of a taxi.
Gotta go home where I can't sleep. My bad, man. Look, this ain't empty crates. I feel it, man.
I mean, if I had to real get deep into it, you create. You're an architect in your craft, man. So that's what we here for.
We here.
Yeah, man, let me address the people real quick. Welcome everybody to the show. We appreciate y'all being here with your boy, yours truly, 2-8. And I got a special guest in the house. I don't know how I'm gonna introduce this, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I done wrote down some of everything. I done had ChatGPT. I done had cousin AI come over in the building and help me write.
Man, and I'm gonna really be afraid if you ask AI to do an intro and then they dug up my personal history.
Man,
that'd be crazy.
I ain't get that nasty with it. I literally, if you really want to be frank about it, I wrote something, and then I asked AI to rewrite it because I was like, this don't sound like me. And then I was like, you can't introduce a friend on a podcast and have AI write something for you. That's man, doing you the service as my brother, man.
If you didn't tell me, I wouldn't know.
I mean, I got to tell you because I'm gonna be honest. I wrote something. You want to hear what AI wrote, and then I'm gonna do it my own thing after that.
Low key, while you do that, I'm asking ChatGPT who is 28. I don't know if you're using your government name, but I'm asking who you are. You gotta spell it out like LJ said. you gotta spell it out. See what it say. Tell me what it say. Bro, like these people know your name on here though. Okay, or not. All right.
On here?
Oh yeah, they're your listeners.
No, of course not.
Okay, all right.
You can tell them though. I mean, that's what. Listen,
so I
asked
ChatGPT who is 28.
Nah, you can say the real name. Go ahead.
It said Fabian Simpson is an artist based in Atlanta, Georgia. He was featured in the in-depth profile by Void JTL.
No,
bro,
what? Read that. Read that, bro.
Where he shared how a tragic early childhood inspired his artistic journey, expressing himself through drawing Pokemon and superheroes before cultivating his craft seriously in college.
This ChatGPT?
His artistic style leans towards storytelling and self-exploration using acrylic on canvas, mixed media, and even crafting his own canvases. His work often addresses themes like self-reflection, the, quote, naked truths of life, and personal transformation. Additionally, Fabian is steadily building his profile. He's expanding his network, launching an artist-focused podcast.
Hey, you need to send that to me, my boy.
and getting his art into more homes.
Nah, hold on, cuz. Let me back this up. I wrote the wrong thing for you then. I need to put your full government in.
Hey, man, they don't tell them what's gonna come up on that.
Hey, let me hold on. I ain't gonna read it. Let me read it. Let me do this first. Who is...
Bro, I said tell me more about 28. Boy, they done brought up pictures and everything.
No, they didn't.
Okay.
Don't do... Hey, man. What pictures you see on there, man?
Bro, they just got pictures. They got pictures of you and pictures of your art. And then they got pictures of you drawing your art.
Somebody done did something, boy. Somebody done something. I ain't never known for this to be a thing. Hey, man, everybody finna start researching me now. I ain't want to be famous like that.
Yeah, it's kind of scary, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What question did you ask ChatGPT to get that?
I said, who is Fabian Simpson?
Oh, I'm finna type the same thing. Who is Darius Guthridge? Searching the web. I'm on the iPad too.
Mercy. I'm kind of scared of what's gonna come up.
What's your middle name? Hold on.
No, you don't need my middle name.
That's not it. That's not it. This is Darius Judson Guthridge. Let's see. It pulled your job summary before it pulled anything else.
As it should.
I'm gonna ask you this when we get off, because
I tried to keep my professional and my artistic life separate.
I see. I'm going for the art. I just need to ask who is the real DGut. That's what's going on. That's
the only DGut. See, it'll probably, I don't know, it'll probably bring up my band camp.
Only DGut. Because I'm trying to figure out who the artist is. We don't need to know the man behind the mask.
Bro, you're talking to me, man.
We don't need to know the man behind the mask. I'm talking about on this ChatGPT. I know who you is. We're going to get to that too. Just give me a minute.
I know who you are, Chris Hansen.
Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way. The choice is yours.
Oh, no.
I see you choosing the hard
I like shit.
Okay, cut. This isn't working.
What that upper room, nigga? The upper room. When
Hey, man, I'm doing the wrong thing. Good. It ain't coming up like how yours did.
Hey, bro, you Fabian Simpson. We have to know.
You are Black Youngster. We have to know.
Man, who is DGut? It don't give me. I want to know. Man, bumping, cuz I already know what we about to do. I was pulling this up because I'm like, man, we finna. I want to see what it say about you. They can't find nothing about you.
Yeah, they can.
You pulled yours up?
Yeah.
Man, read it, bro.
No. Who is the only DGut? Just don't put no spaces in it.
Who is the?
That ain't a whole lot though.
Only you capitalize DGut?
No, it's just one word. The only DGut. No space. It doesn't matter. TheOnly
METHOD, man.
Hold on. Who is ONLY
The only DGut. THE.
Yeah.
DGut. No space.
So THEONLYDGUT.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Hey, all right. In summary, the only DGut appears to be a personal Instagram and creative alias for Darius Guthridge.
Whoa.
Sorry.
Wait a minute now. They showed me something different.
Let me back up. They
got my whole name on there.
No. The only DGut appears to be a personal Instagram and creative alias for Darius Guthridge, active in Alabama hip hop and underground art scene. He's been featured in interviews discussing local culture, particularly tied to the Bottom Mix, a long-standing platform for creative and hip hop storytelling. If you like, I can help dig into the music and creative projects or explore more of his interviews. You have more interviews? Hey, let's talk about it.
This is interesting.
It says, let me know where you like to go. Yeah, let's go to the next source.
Bro, I asked who was DGut, and they brought up two of my album covers, or my project covers, and they showed my discography on here. This is wild, man. They done showed you my whole name and shit.
Actually, they didn't.
Well, you said the personal thing for Darius Guthridge.
So how it shows up is it'll say like it has the personal information for, and it had Darius, and then it went down to the next line, and then Guthridge.
It's all good, man.
But yeah, I guess I reached my limit for the free thing to check ChatGPT.
Hey, yo.
We here though. We
here. Reached this ChatGPT limit.
I reached my ChatGPT limit. It also says the handle only DGut surfaces and feature stories told by the Bottom Mix 7 years of hip hop interview. That's a.
Oh, okay. I remember doing that.
Is that on YouTube?
Nah, I thought it went to print.
It says this is a. Okay. This is on coolkidsscrewcrowns.com. That's the article's website. The cool kids swear crown.
Yeah, kids wear crowns.
.com. The article is a part of a 1,000,001 series, which highlights local artists and creatives, suggesting Darius Guthridge, DG, involved in the Alabama hip hop creative scene. It talks about DJ Rashid. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, we're talking about Rashid?
7 years of the lobotomist community. Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, you out there. It says your Instagram is active on Instagram with 67 posts, 277 followers, and a following of 443 accounts. You out there. It appears to be his personal semi and light reflecting. You know what? We got to go to the real place, man. Hey, you want that real music? You got to go to the only. What is it? The band count? The only.
Bro, you ain't even did the intro yet, man.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
What we doing, man?
Hey, man. You know we got to get into it, man. I like to talk a little bit. Sorry, it's crates. All right. For those who don't know, Gut has a podcast with your boy, the one and only King LJ. Shout out to your mans. And it's called Indie Crates. They come on, they talk about, their partakes on music. They have a lot of creatives in the scene. They have a lot of friends who make podcasts. Shout out to them boys at, what's it called? What's the podcast called?
Look, don't even worry about calling their name out. No, I'm just playing.
Don't
Rap
call
rankings,
it that,
man.
Rap
Rap
rankings, man. Follow Rap Rankings on YouTube. The boys is wild over there, man.
Them boys is crazy over there, man.
Shout out to the whole, family over there. Shout out to Mel. Shout out to Richard Daniels. Nah, where Rich go by now? He changed his name. Lanil. Shout out to Lanil. I know him like it's Richard Daniels, but we're gonna go with Lanil.
I like you put the S on his name too. It's just Richard Daniel.
Hey man.
It's like Aldi's.
JC Penney's.
Belks. Oh,
Belks. All right, so I couldn't find your intro was better of me than mine is of you, but I'm gonna show you what they got for you, and then I'm gonna do my own thing. That's what we gonna do.
That's what I'm talking about.
We're gonna keep it organic around here because I can't be no way other than that. Let me see what they got for you. Oh, man. All right, so here we go. Cue the music. What you want? Some old... You want that CC come on?
That what?
That CC. You know what that CC is?
Oh, what's
happening, CC? Yeah. You want that? You want
What's
that
happening, CC?
What's happening, CC? That's Chocolate City, baby. You know what it is? Dang, I don't even know the name of the song. CC?
Chocolate City.
Chocolate City. By Parliament. Chocolate City. I done lost my train. You run it. Yours play better than mine.
We got LA. And we're working on Atlanta.
Alright.
I wish I could just loop the first part.
We can later.
This is gonna be in the recording, so
it's gonna be in the recording. You ain't got the instrumental? That's the instrumental?
No.
We can't play it, man.
Hey, man, George Clinton ain't gonna sue you, man.
Man, George Clinton gonna come get me. You know he a cute now. They done went back to his discography, bro. They done brought everything up for him.
I really hope that man getting paid now.
I hope so too.
His publishing was all messed up. Man. Aside from Atomic Dog, bro, he's just done so much, and he don't get any like residual from all that stuff.
Sorry, let me read what ChatGPT. We had a squirrel moment. Here we go.
Yeah, it says, my bad.
All right, fam. That's this. Here we go. You ready? It says you got to be confident, welcoming, like you're hyping up a live show. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna draw the beat. It says, yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the podcast. Boom. Spot where we chop it up with the culture, the grind, and the voice pushing the game forward. Today, I got a special guest in the building. My dog, my homie, my boy. It's your boy. Okay? It's your boy. This ain't like just any artist. This is somebody putting in real life into every bar, every verse, and every stage they touch. So tap in, roll up with us for the next hour, and let's get into the story, the hustle, and the music of my guy, DGut. Fingers down. Yeah. Now I say let's go. Gut, welcome to the show. Oh no, let me back up. Nah,
was that the AI version?
This the AI version.
Okay.
All right. I got that out the way. Now I can really get to the business. Hey, this your boy. This your man. This your boy. This your brother from another mother. All right, it's my brother. We've been going to school since 1986. Nah, dude, I graduated 2015. What am I talking about through college? Everybody, I would like to introduce you to my friend, my brother, my partner in crime, my music crate, my empty crates brother. Anytime I want to talk about music, I call him. Anytime I want to talk about finances, we sit down. This is my life brother. We sit down and we talk about modern day things as well as creating and making new spaces in our life and being the life of other people. He has always inspired me to do better. Even when you're doing wrong, continue to push through. He has always helped me stay square when it has come to things that I may wanted to jump off, the porch one day and say it's my birthday and we go out for a drink or something, This is my dog. This man has seen me from rock bottom to the top. All right. I appreciate him, and I'm happy that he's here to spend time with us. If you can, lend an ear, lend a couple hours, roll one, put one in there, whatever you got to do, have a drink. And welcome my brother, DG. Holla at your boy. DG, what's happening, baby? Now that we got the people out the way, we can go ahead and do our thing. No. Hey.
Like as we haven't been doing our thing for the past hour.
Time and things creep up. That's why you got to be a master of time. I'm working on it, bro. I just told the people, bro. You show me how to stay square with the things, man. With life, man.
It's all good. It's a pleasure to be here on your platform, man.
Listen, man. I've been trying to get you here forever. I don't know how many emails I done sent. I don't know how many times I done called you in the middle of the night to ask you to do the show. I called you yesterday. You said you going, shout out to my dudes. You said you was going home for my birthday, but then you was like, nah, something came up. It's like, can I do the podcast? Hell yeah, you can do the podcast. You can come over here and do the podcast any day you want to, anytime you want to. We can be up at 12 o'clock at night, do the podcast if you want to. Shoot. You know how long I've been trying to get you on this platform, man?
Bro, since you were talking about attempting to start a podcast, you're like, I want you to be my guest, bro.
Man.
I'm going to get there, man.
Good.
You've been on ours many a time, so we appreciate it, and it's only right that we reciprocate, man.
It's only white.
It's only right. Wow,
that's what you said. I repeat what you said.
It's only right. I thought you said it was only white. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. Hold on.
That's what you said. You
it's
said
only right.
It's only right.
It's only right, man.
I think about it, like literally. I think about how like. Not 2012, around 2013 or whatever. And you got birds chirping in the background.
You can hear that?
I can hear that. That's cool though. We like birds.
It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
There you go.
Barking, birds chirping.
Thank you.
You don't know about that Jeezy.
That's Jeezy, bro. Chill.
It's a beautiful day in the hood.
Dreaming. Yeah, man, we've been trying to get you over here. We're happy that you're here. We love you. Thank you for being here, under short notice. We love it. We do short notice for the people we care about for sure. Anytime you need to come on the platform and just kick it, you want to vent, you want to talk about some creativeness that's coming up, any projects, hint.
There you go.
I've been waiting for it. I got you now, man.
Yeah, keep waiting.
Oh, come on. Don't do me like that. I need a beat tape or something, Gut.
Man, next time I make a body of something, you'll be the first to know.
Man, I still, come over here. Let's talk about it. Let's do that.
You'll be the first to know.
We can do that. Hey, I still listen to oral play. Nah, I haven't told you the story how, like, when I first bought that red Honda I had from the lady, from the lady that we work with at our last job.
Yeah.
So when I bought, I remember, I think we was at Lobotomix, or we was somewhere, or you had a CD in your car, because when I was like, bro, I need a copy of this, because you was playing it in the truck. No, you played it for me, and I was like, let me get a copy of the CD, and I think I I don't remember how I got the CD. I don't know if I paid for it or not, but you gave me one. And,
I probably ain't charge you for it.
And that was because it was in your truck. The CD was in your truck. You had just printed up. You had printed up a song, and I was like, "Let me get the CD." You was like, "Yeah." I said, "Cool." And the first car I bought when I was in college, I put the CD in the car and never took it out. And that was when the car got crunk up. That's what came on. Yeah, Unreal. The Unreal CD.
Unreal,
man. Unreal, bro. That was my favorite. That was my introduction to DGut music. And then I turned around and you for somewhere, I don't know where I got it from, but I think you gave me that too. Schoolboy Crushes.
I gave you that. I couldn't have gave you Schoolboy Crushes.
You either gave it to me or you played it.
You had to go find that.
you played it, bro. You had to do something.
You found that and you played it.
Was it Bandcamp? I don't know if it was on Bandcamp.
It's still on Bandcamp. So.
Nah, man, bro. I found Schoolboy Crushes, and I was like, oh man, how did I miss this? And literally, bro, I was hooked from then on, bro. I was a DGut fan from then on. And nah, I take that back. When we first met, you remember the first time we met? When you picked me up in the van at 348 Rock?
Yep.
I think it was right after I got hired on. They had me ride around with everybody. It was you, Kevin, D. They had us on Tyrell and my boy Clint. I miss Clint, bro. I called him the other day.
The Weekend Crew.
The Weekend Crew. And then it was my first time, like, because I had just met, what was the old dude that drove number 6? The pastor guy.
Singret, yeah.
Yeah, me and Singret shared a van together. And I met him for like a brief moment because he didn't really do anything outside of that other than like come one day and then he was off the rest of the week. But when I rode with you, you was playing music. And then I think you started playing Doom. And then that's how we kind of had, I don't know, you can jump in and correct me on this, but
no,
that's how
you got to jog me on it, man.
Hey, man, after that, we've been two peas in the same pod ever since when we connected on music, bro. When we connected on creating.
Music is the great connector, bro.
Man.
Hey, for real.
The conductor.
We have a problem.
As long as it's not your boy talking about beat those drums.
Oh my goodness.
I love my dog. The beats be fire, but then
the beats be okay. They don't require all that tagging.
The tag just be throwing me off. I like it though. But the conductor is starting to get. I've noticed the conductor's beats are starting to get a little bit like that. But then it's like, I just listen to the conductor more, and I'm starting to pay attention more of like the actual tags.
But his tag, the original conductor, that was all right.
Yes, conductor.
Conductor, we have a problem.
Conductor, we have a problem. Conductor, we have a problem. I'm like, damn, we better find a conductor quick, because this nigga.
You better find a conductor, man.
Good. I can't find you on Bandcamp. Artist, label, tracks, fans.
Do I need to send you a link?
Yeah, please send me the link. Send it to me so I can send it to the people.
I need to send it to your Gmail, your phone. What I need to send it to?
You can send it to the Gmail. Because I really would like to have something up for the people. Oh, we got a chat here?
We got a chat. I'm bugging. We got a chat in here.
We got a chat.
Okay. I was definitely finna like send you an email. That was gonna be a whole bunch of rigmarole.
Nah, we ain't got to do that. I'm gonna get me some sponsors to come in here and talk about some of the stuff that they got going on. Because I got enough friends who do enough things that can come by.
I really need to download copies of these projects for myself because I don't think I have them, all of them.
Yeah, and put them on your bio.
They do put them on my hard drive, man.
Oh yeah, you need that too. Cause that old pleasures go stupid. Ooh, you gave me the Litmus link, boy.
Yeah, that's just the most recent thing on there.
You know what? I think I've told you this once before. You have mastered the art of making your music timeless. Even though, I guess for me, my POV than like everybody else's, I got a chance to like semi, like not even knowing, watch you make music. And then I got a chance to hear the project. And then I got a chance to grow with the project. Whereas like now people are just now figuring out like DGut make music. It's one of those things is I think I enjoyed the process. I enjoyed the albums that you put out from there because after I listened to Unreal and then I went back and listened to Schoolboy Crushes, I had already fell in love with the fact that you made music that wasn't just put out. You made hip hop. And at the time, I was learning who you were as a person. I was learning who you was as a friend. I was just like, let me support my people blindly. And that's what I do. I blindly support my friends and family, whether it's good or bad. I'm like, you made music? Bet. Cool. And then I started learning more about just the conversation that you and I have always had. Music mastery. I've learned more about music mastery. And I've was able to also grow in learning the fact that my friends has the ability to make music that's to a mastery level. And then when the Litmus came out, I got a chance to see all of it. Like I got a chance to grow through the rough edges with the music that you made. But then when Litmus came out, it was like, it's good to see my friends be a master at work. You are
watching a master at work.
Yeah, bro.
Man, I appreciate that, man.
It's cool. It's not cool, bro. It's one of those things. It's like it's when you have and now I'm gonna really take it back to you and connect all the dots. I would call you every day. Hey, Gut, you making music today?
The bar with whiskey, Fabian hit me like, yo, you making music today? Now I'm going to copper top is what I usually say.
Hey, Gut, are you creating anything today? Hey, Gut, what you doing? What we doing today? Oh, we going to the bar for music trivia. Bet, I'm down. Let's go. Because you've also taught me that every day is not going to be a creative day. Every moment in life is not going to be a creative moment. But when you do create, and this is what I've learned about you, this is what I've learned about structure, this is what I learned about putting projects together from being an artist myself. Watching you create over time has taught me how to put projects together over time. Even though I was in, my teachers were teaching me in school, even though like I watched my friends put things together, it wasn't until I actually sat down and I would sit and watch you put things together. You know what sums all this up now that I think about it? You and King LJ,
the process.
The process. Sorry.
Yeah.
When the process came out, that's when it clicked for me with creating music, creating anything in life.
Because you were around for some of that.
Yes.
Yeah, you're featured on that, so you was around for. You was around for a lot of that.
Yes. At the time, I didn't know anything about a creative process. I was just painting and drawing because it kept me from mentally being depressed, and it kept me from mentally crashing out on people, if that's the term that I want to use. Right. So when I design or when I create art, I am able to zone out, tunnel vision, forget about where I am, basically leave Earth and don't come back until I feel like my creative process has filled my cup and I'm good to go for the next amount of time. And then that's how I would create. But then I started experiencing burnout and I was like, why am I burning out so fast? And I can't just sit here and isolate myself. Well, at the time I was isolated. I was definitely isolated. If I wanted to go create, I had the keys to the art room where I could just go in the art room. And people was looking at me crazy because they was like, Fable, how you get the keys to the room? What? I asked my teacher. You ain't never asked?
You asked for it.
Bro, what? They would look at me and be like, bro, I've been here for 4 years and I never thought about coming to the art room like that. I said, man, y'all crazy as hell. I'm in here. They would walk by, people would walk by the art room just to see if I was in the creating. Yeah, I'm in here. I got the speakers bumping. We in here listening and creating. I'm throwing paint and everything on the walls. So
Man.
once I understood, like, there has to be a creative process, time management. Once I understood time management, it helped me align my life more with blocking out my schedule, blocking out time with friends. Well, I would always leave time with friends open. Like, because you can't plan with somebody else and then be like, oh, we're going to be here and do this at this time. Unless it's lunch or dinner or something like that. I didn't learn that till later. But creating, hanging out with other people, being on the grind at that time, when I watched you and LJ in those moments, and then I watched my football friends, like I watched everybody, how they moved, what their schedule was, their degrees and their focus and stuff like that. I was like, okay, this is how I can balance everything. Creating, time. Like I found like the loopholes. I found like the blocks and the pockets and the things that was open. And then with you, it's about timing. That's what you always told me, man. It's about timing when you do this. It's about timing when you jump in. It's about timing when you jump out.
Well, like and I'm gonna step in with a little bit of that. It's like, man, for the creative process, right? There's no one particular way to do it. Everybody's got their own process, but it's like a rhythm. It's a rhythm to it. So in my heavy creativity days, right?
Definitely.
There'll be times where I might crank 2-3 beats out at a time. There'll be sometimes I won't touch the beat machine for a month, right?
For a month.
If I'm writing, I've written songs in 10 minutes or 15 minutes. I've sit and wrote a verse for 4-5 days or longer. Like it took me, like when I wrote Therapy, but I wrote that song over the course of like maybe a couple months. I wrote one verse one day and then I had just left and came back to it later.
Oh, Therapy is on the Litmus album.
On Litmus.
It's number 2.
And the beat came after that. So I wrote the song before I even had the beat, I think. So like I don't know, it's different ways to do it and there's no particular way, but in general, just finding your own rhythm for your creativity, that's the important part to really get it done.
I guess that's what I was doing then, watching you. Cause hey, when I called Gut, when I was calling you, I was calling you because I needed inspiration on something, or I was just like at a place where I was like, all right, I've done all I wanted to do by myself for the day. Let me call the homie. And you would either come get me, or I would either find a way over there or walk over to your crib, or I'd be like, hey, where you at? And you'd be like, oh, I'm on the main road. Bet. Pick me up over here, or I'll meet you over here, or let's go get lunch or something. Because I knew, in a sense, you was either, you have your aura as you as a person, and then I can hear LJ now. Stop blazing people, bro.
Oh my goodness.
your aura and your place of home as a place of comfort for you, you would always allow me in the space. So while being in the space, I was always like, I'm in a creative space. And I've always liked to surround myself like that. Like, even if I'm just hanging out, I still want my home. I still want my house to be welcoming. I want it to be a home. And even though it's a home, that home gives you the ability to forget about life outside and not think about it. So that was another reason I was able to check out a little bit in the creative way. And once I got to your crib, I either knew you was gonna play music or you was gonna make music. You was either gonna play music or make music. And the only time you weren't doing either of those is if we was playing the game or if we was watching a show or a movie. Other than that, man, so you got them 45s back there that's gonna get played. Either I'm gonna go through them or you gonna go through them, and then one of us gonna go through something like put this on. So, and then we share music. So it's like, oh, what you listening to today? Oh, I'm listening to the at that time, Freddie Gibbs had just released maybe like 2 or 3 albums.
Yeah, that's when he was on that You Only Live Once. I'm getting them mixed up because he got 2 albums with the same title.
I only remember
Shadow of a Doubt around that time.
Shadow of a Doubt. Yeah. Whatever album got my phone lit, that song was on there. And then too, we was just sharing music back and forth. I think we started sharing like a lot of mainstream stuff. And then you was the one who also helped me identify that I was in love with underground music more than I was mainstream. And we always had this conversation. Who's a superstar and who's not a superstar? Who's a megastar? Who's not a megastar? And then too, bro, you helped me like in order. I was able to, like, if I had a question about music, I was able to call you and be like, "Hey, did you listen to A Tribe Called Quest, such and such and such?" And you would be like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh," and then we would have a conversation about the lyrics or the breakdown or whatever that they would say. And it was just, I look back at it now, I'm like, we still do that to this day, bro. Like,
bro, that's a fact,
man. Like dissecting music, understanding hip hop, and then you put me on. I was a fan, but I didn't know what it meant to really be a fan of De La Soul.
Oodles and oodles of O's, you know. You get them from my sister, you get them from my bro. All I is man and once an embryo. And my solid gold, I don't cast the glow. Yes, I guess it's reflex, some have no control.
And that was because they had just put their music stuff on streaming platforms, so I was able to go back and listen. But outside of that, my uncle, he had all the old tapes, the old CDs. So I had to go, when I would go home from college, I would go to his house and ramshack his closet because he got all that stuff on the players, and I would download the CDs to my computer because at that time I was able to do that. So then I would come back and be like, "Oh, good, I listened to this, and this." I mean, at that time too, I was a big G Unit. I mean, I was just transitioning from gangster rap because then that's when I fell in love. I hated MF Doom in the beginning.
Man, most people do. He's a hard pill to swallow if you don't know how to take the pill, right? If you don't, it's a lot.
Shout out to my cousins. Shout out to Will. Shout out to Willie Doo. Shout out to Ham, and shout out to Funk. All of them are music people, right? My uncle got 45s at the crib. They all got music downloaded. We got Zooms. I still got my Zoom on the table up here too.
Somebody stole my Zoom. Broke in my car and stole my Zoom, bro.
Man,
at a church.
I went to their house at a church.
Oh man, I was at a church in Inslee. I had to go watch a documentary for the class I was in. I got there late, and it was standing room only. Couldn't really see the movie. I had my first mind told me, "Bro, you late. Just go ahead and leave." No, I'm gonna stick around. I might be able to pick something up and be able to write about it for my assignment. So I just sat in there, didn't really learn anything. Went outside, boy, somebody had broken my shit. Broken my shit.
No, you can say that. You can say that.
Hey, broken my shit, bro. They stole my backpack, which had my hard drive in it, and I was a film major. So like all the work I had edited for like that past year and a half was gone. They took my Zoom, and at the time I was smoking cigarettes. I had 4 cigarettes left in the pack. They took them 4 cigarettes.
You smoking them loose, man? That's right.
Bro.
You did. You just smoked them loose. I'm glad you gave it up, man.
I'm glad I gave it up, bro.
I'm glad you gave it up, bro.
Like, what kind of clown do I? Now I had the system in my truck, the radio, the sub, and all that. They left all that shit. So I think it was some.
They just wanted that back.
It was like smash and grab because I think they hit like 4 or 5 cars out there. Probably some kids. Shout out to Enzo, Westside, Birmingham. We see y'all.
Shout out to the Birmingham fam. But yeah, man, I literally it was one of those things where it's just,
man, if you got that mind telling you to take your ass home, go home.
Oh yeah, listen to the inner gut.
Just if you got that mind telling you, man, I ought to do this, just go ahead and do it.
You always got to pay attention to the inner gut.
Oh, that brother. The same thing happened to me yesterday, man. I went to Centerville, so that's like 30 minutes outside of town to a barbecue joint I got to take you to.
We got barbecue?
Yeah, I rode my motorcycle over there, and my girl...
You rode the
bike? I rode the bike over there, my girl trailed me. She was driving. All right, so we done ate, whatever. She finna go on back over to Birmingham. I'm finna head to Tuscaloosa. I said, man, I'm going to take the scenic route. It'll go around this way. She looked at me, and she was like, you can just take the highway back home. I was like, what, you got a feeling or something? She was like, I don't know. I was like, you know what? I'm going to listen to you. I got back home. She called me or whatever. If I had went the way I was going to go, I would have got rained on like bad. I would have had to ride through a storm. So you just got to pay attention to that first mile sometime, bro. And sit down and listen to it. That's important.
Listening is half the battle, boy. Because if you listen, it'll take you a lot further than trying to do that shit on your own. Especially when somebody's saying something to you that love you. Oh, it's out of it, coming from a place of love.
And you gotta just listen to that intuition. It wasn't my intuition that time; it was hers. But I just took a heed to it.
I forgot about walls and windows. Oh, so you got Schoolboy. So this is your discography. This is not Wikipedia. We ain't got that for good just yet. He gonna make it. So the first album you put out was the Schoolboy Crushes, and that came out in April 2011.
Yep, that sounds about right.
Let's see. You got a total of 8 tracks on there.
Yep, Schoolboy Crushes. That was right after I graduated college, and I was given my first shot at presenting my music to the masses. Right, so I had that was 8 songs. I produced a few of those tracks. A lot of it I was just rhyming on instrumentals, and the concept on that was like all of those are more or less true stories about girls that I had dealt with in over my time. So that's what Schoolboy Crushes was about. Most of that was true stories to a decent extent.
Here's a little breakdown of the artwork. So you got a picture, and I'm gonna put the mental out for the people that's listening. You got a picture of love letters. It seems as though,
yeah.
And it says private on one of them. I got a heart and a smiley face. Jenny on another one, and then I can't read the other text because it's too small. I got it pulled up on Bandcamp.
I'm tripping. I don't even remember the cover.
Man, it's you look for that. I'm gonna tell the people what it is. There's a total of 8 tracks. First track is Schoolboy Crushes intro. Stuck to You, number 2. Cry, number 3. Merry Go Round, number 4. Take Me, number 5. I was gonna say Take 5. Number 6, Payback. Number 7, Yeah, You. And the closing track is Open Letter. So I know this. I ain't listened to it in a while, but I definitely got to go back and check it out. And then after that, you got Walls and Windows. This seems more prophetic.
Bro, this is an actual picture. I forgot who did. Some of that is my handwriting. I'm pretty sure one of my homegirls did some of these.
I like the feel.
Okay, that's funny.
Is that math homework in the back?
Bro, that's like the back of a notebook or something like that. It's got conversion tables.
No, that's the multiplication table on there. Yeah. Oh, we got a description for it. This concept project telling true stories about females I've dealt with over the past few years.
Oh my goodness.
There is a little bit of everything in these songs, from happy times to breakups to I should have had her type of stories.
Man. It's so cringe reading that.
Hey man, that's what you was feeling
at the time. Yeah, this is like a younger gut. Yeah,
this is a younger you, bro. You're an older man now. I think that's why I fell in love with Litmus, bro, because I was able to grow up with you through the albums.
I guess we're gonna end up going through the discography, but like, I don't know. Looking at it now, everything is kind of reflection of.
Oh, wait, time out. What did you think? We wasn't going to go through this discography? This is my moment. What you talking about? I've been waiting to do this forever, boy. You must be smoking. Ain't no interview out there in the world about DGut. Like, we finna put it on. Listen, bro, you don't never talk about your music or anything.
You about right. So this is the moment.
This the moment. This is the one. We finna put it out there. We finna go through it. Schoolboy Crushers first. Let's rock. How you feel about it?
Oh man, I feel fun. I haven't listened to this in a long time. I haven't listened to a lot of my music in a long time. Like I said, this was my first time trying to deliver my music to people.
Wait. All right. We're gonna use the notes. Let me back up. All right, here we go. We're gonna use the notes.
Go ahead, man.
We're gonna stick to it because it's gonna tie into the music. I got you. It says, tell us about where you grew up and how did your environment shape your music? Okay.
I'm from Selma, Alabama, man. I'm from Selma. I grew up in music just was always a thing for me. Even before I knew I wanted to make music or anything like that, it always just spoke to me in a kind of way. I never was a super talkative child. I was super introverted, introspective. And I just spent a lot, like music kind of talked to me in a way. My folks were big into music. My mom always had some music playing, and she had like the stack of records in the stereo, and me and my brother would be able to just sit and listen to records and dance and just whatever. And I also have my brother who's about 8 years older than me, which is where a lot of my early just understanding and depth about music comes from. Because
what kind of music was your brother playing?
Oh, it is rap, hip hop. This was on. Like I said, he 8 years older than me, about 8 years older than me. So when I'm 5, he's like 13, and you got The Chronic coming out, and you got Doggy Style coming out. So he's listening to that stuff. I'm way too young to listen to it, but I'm listening to it. I got a brother and cousin, so that's how that went. And this is tape era. This is CD era. So when you playing this stuff, you live with it for a while. And
you had to do what I do and record yours from the radio?
Yeah, definitely did that. Definitely did some radio recording tapes for sure.
We had to dub them tapes for sure.
Definitely did that.
You had to call into the radio station and hey man, play Men in Black by Will Smith. Hey man, we don't want to hear that, but we'll play it.
I've called into the radio station twice in my life that I can remember. And one of them was I was in high school, and I was writing it. And me and my cousin had wrote a verse. We wrote verses to Lil Wayne, The Black is Hot. And then they was doing this thing where like y'all call up to the radio station and rap, and people was calling in and rapping, but they played that beat. I was like, and my cousin was there. He was like, bro, you got to call in. You got to call in. I called in and did the little rap, did the verse, and boy was like, oh yeah, man, you killed that. You set the booth on fire. I'm like, appreciate it, bro. I'm like, okay, that's what's up. And yeah, I said it all. I don't know. I just had that passion for music, man. So then in my early life, that's how I was. And having a Walkman, that was like my best friend, bro. Anytime I went somewhere, I had my Walkman and a bag of tapes or a case of tapes. And when it came CDs, I'm crazy. Like if I was going to like my grandmama's house for the weekend or something, I would have a shoebox and I would put my CD player, my headphones, and like a stack of CDs in it. Cause like that's all I really, really needed.
That's how I had it.
So I always like that, man.
ABC order.
Yeah.
I was one of those dummies that asked for a CD player and thought that I could run with the CD player in my hand and not skip.
Nah.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention to the physics part of it. I just was like, I want to see, but
yeah, man. And then, and I was kind of in the country to an extent. Well, I was definitely in the country, so that was a part. That's a part of growing up. Like we had there was a certain point where they didn't offer cable where I lived at. Like you had to have a satellite, and we didn't have a satellite for a while. So we rocking with 3 channels on the TV, 4 on a clear night. So in the midst of that, bro, I got
the rabbit ears in the window,
right? And you don't want to watch everything that's on TV. You're limited to 3 channels, bro. So, man, I'm sitting here listening to this music, sitting in front of my stereo like it's a TV. Like for real.
PBS Kids came up, boy.
Yeah, man. So that's the upbringing, man.
Hey, man, who was your biggest influence, both inside and outside of hip hop?
Outside of hip hop, musically?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let's stay in the music. Inside the music.
That is tough. I guess my biggest.
Bro, I done heard you say a lot of people a few times.
I know, but I'm trying to think outside of music. Outside of
inside and outside of music.
Inside of music, I'm going with. Shoot, man, a lot of the classics, a lot of the legends, bro. Jay-Z was one of my idols. I don't call him an idol, but like he was one of the people I looked up to a lot. I was a big NERD and Neptunes fan, man. That turned me on to production.
It's crazy now how people are just now giving Pharrell his just due when it's come to like producing and making music.
That's insane because them boys. It was once upon a time, man. You couldn't turn on the radio without hearing at least 6-7 Neptune songs. Easy.
And the fact that he now has a studio inside the Louis Vuitton while he's creating fashion clothes and creating music. Like he did that for the Clips new album. And they was inside the Louis Vuitton headquarters making music while Pharrell is picking clothes and things to put with the music and put with the fashion and put with the runway and put with the projects, just like creating everything all at one time, bro. That's a wheelhouse for real.
Yeah, and
then he got a well-oiled machine going.
And another thing, I look at people like and I don't like Bow Wow by any means, but somebody like him doing it made me think that I could do it too, and that's what convinced me to write my very first verse. I'll never forget it. I forget most of the verse, but I wrote it in 7th grade. Bow Wow was on fire, and I was bored in math class. I'm like, bro, let me write. I'm gonna try to write a verse, and I wrote my verse. I'm like, okay, shit was okay. It was okay, and it felt fun. It felt. I don't know if therapeutic was the word I wanted to use for that, but like it was cool, and I spit it for some people that don't know shit about rap. But they were like, "Oh shit, that's cool. Why not? I'm gonna keep going." Yeah, man.
That was pretty. What? This is my last generic question, and then I'm gonna go off the boost after this. What made you realize music was more than just a hobby for you?
Like I said, it was kind of the way it talked to me. It was my pastime. I guess making the music always was a hobby because I always was, I had, no, it wasn't a hobby at a certain point because I really had aspirations to do other things with it. So, when did I realize that it was more than just a hobby? Probably.
What album made you realize it was more than just a hobby?
Probably Unreal. No, Walls and Windows. By the time I did that, I was out of school and I wasn't giving 100% effort, but I was giving myself a shot to really try to make the music happen. That's the first time I really printed up a bunch of CDs. That's the first time I really advertised anything I was doing. And that's the first time I was really trying to get out there and do it and make a career out of it.
Was this before or after your first degree? You got 2 degrees?
Yeah, I got 2. But this was after my first degree. So this is after undergrad. All I'm doing is making music and working at Jimmy John's, right? And I think I started working at UA by then. Also, by the way, I just random. Today is the anniversary of me releasing Walls and Windows.
Hey!
So that's been how many years? What's it say? 20 what?
Let me go back to it.
2013.
August 2013.
It's been 12 years. That's crazy.
August 24th, 2013. Oh,
yeah, man.
What a good day it is. This is gonna be the album. We're gonna pick one of these songs to put in your intro, my boy. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna use the walls and windows.
But
let me make a note.
To answer your question, my undergrad degree was in telecommunication and film. That's why I had a focus on media production. So they taught me. I picked that because that was the closest thing I could get to music. Not being able to play an instrument, they wouldn't let me get into school of music, which was kind of whack. But understandable.
Did you learn a lot of mastery of like your production skills from your degree?
Not at all. And nothing I learned. I learned how to like edit video decently well, but a lot of that was from me editing audio, because some of that stuff is similar. Like basic stuff is similar. Like if you know how to work audio tracks, you can do a lot of that stuff with video too. You know how to do transitions and understanding how flow works and knowing where to cut stuff and how to lay things over. So when I got in Final Cut and edit video, I'm like, yo, this shit look like Pro Tools. I can figure it out from there.
I can do this.
But everything I learned how to do as far as audio, recording, engineering, producing, all of that, that's self-taught.
What is one of your favorite, what's your favorite track from the Unreal album? Speaking of Unreal, let's go to it. This is what I was introduced to DGut right here. This is what, third studio album? Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yep. Project. Oh. I came out. You had a project come out so far. You had a project come out April 2011. That's Schoolboy Crushers. You got an album to come out August. This is the August 24th, 2013, which is Walls and Windows. And then Unreal project came out. Let's see. It came out March 11th, 2015.
My favorite track from Unreal is probably Stakes Is Still High. Yeah, that's probably my favorite. That's one of my favorites to perform too. Now Blow is crazy. Unreal was dope, man. Unreal was nice.
Nah, Escape from LA, that's mine.
And
I ain't even playing it. I know what it is.
Yeah, I produced all of these too. Yeah, I made all of these beats.
Man, you made all the beats for the other two albums too? Schoolboy Crushers and Walls and Windows?
Parts of it. Most of it. It's some stuff like I just found instrumentals. But as far as like getting original beats from somebody, I was making my own.
Oh yeah. Let me read the intro to this. It says, somebody once told me that I wasn't real because of the music I was listening to at the time. If my preference of what I like instead of what I do and stand for makes me unreal, so be it. I hope you all enjoy.
Man, okay. We skipping all over the place. You just skipped Smooth over Walls and Windows. But
no, we didn't.
Look,
what I skipped?
Okay.
We are talking about the Unreal album now, and I wanted to read the back story that you give us.
Unreal came after Walls and Windows, did it? I don't know. I can't remember.
Yeah, it did. I'm doing it in order. We did Schoolboy Crushers. I got them in order from when they're posted. So Schoolboy Crushers, Walls and Windows, and then Unreal.
That's it. We ain't talking about Walls and Windows, man. Anyway.
The Walls and Windows, the people gonna go back to Walls and Windows. I want to talk about Unreal because that's what
let's talk about Unreal.
So we're gonna do Unreal first, and then we can go back to Walls and Windows because that's how I found it.
All right. So with that description, right? This is what happened. What inspired? This would inspire the whole title and everything. Okay, I'm driving 348. I'm at work, so I'll be playing whatever the hell I wanted to play at the time. These girls get in the van. They were like, "Man, play some Yo Gotti." I'm like, I don't really listen to a lot of Yo Gotti. And they asked me to play something else that was popping at the time. Play some Fetty Wap or whatever the fuck it was. And I'm like, nah, I'm cool on that too. And they were like, oh, you ain't no real nigga then.
I'm committed to being a real nigga.
You know what? Maybe I'm not. Like if that's what it is, if that what it take to be real because I don't listen to a certain thing or don't fit into a certain box, then shit, fuck it, I don't have to be real then. So Unreal. There you go. Shout out to the 2 girls that was on the van that day that inspired that.
Wow. Okay. You know what? From our conversation that we had a few minutes ago about people getting in my van doing stupid shit, yeah, the Unreal album makes more sense to me now. It's so crazy. I had to wait this long in my life to finally figure it out. Man, because when they got in my damn van, because this is crazy.
One thing you ain't gonna do is get in my van and make no request. I'm that DJ. Don't mess with me.
They get in my van, I'm already playing Travis Scott, the rodeo, and all that. We already here with that.
Almost kicked one dude out my van one day, boy. I was listening to Atmosphere had just released the album Fishing Blues. And it's not their best album, but I'm sitting there and I'm listening to it. Bruh sitting in the front seat. I already don't like people sitting up front with me. He done reached over and hit the power button on it, man, and talking about, man, this shit sucked.
You a real
boy,
Lyft and Uber driver. You can't sit in the front seat with me.
Man, we were coming from Campus Way, but almost booted his ass out by the time we got by the wreck. They don't like Rush Hour, man. Don't you touch a black man radio? What's wrong with you?
I would have pulled over, boy. We would have been fighting there for a minute.
Boy.
He said it was trash. He literally turned it off and said it was trash.
He pressed the power button like, man, this shit sucked.
Oh, hell no. Yeah, you would have to
Look,
fight
I take
me,
it
bro.
personal. Slug my favorite rapper, so I'm like, bro, fuck out my van. But yeah, man, that's the kind of antics used to happen on my shit.
I don't think I ever had to put nobody out of my van. Now I think about it. Actually, there was one dude. There was this one cat. He was drunk. And I told him if he was drunk and you about to throw up, don't get in the van.
Mm-hmm.
And he got in the van and he threw up. And he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry, man. I didn't think I was gonna throw up before I got home, man. Here's $50, man." I was like, "Bro, you keep your $50, bitch." He was like, "Man, I gotta pay you because I know I'm not gonna be able to clean it, man."
Yeah, that's something else I started doing too. If anybody like got sick on my van, we had to clean it, right?
We had to clean it. I had to clean it.
But for GP, when they started making us carry them little caddies with us and the paper towels and all that shit, somebody gets sick, I'll pull the van over. Hey, clean that shit up, bro.
Clean it up,
now, I'm gonna have to go clean it after that, but it's the principle. Like, go clean up. You made the mess.
That caddy, good idea that they had, because I got tired of cleaning up after people throwing up in my van.
Yeah, it only happened to me a couple of times, but it only takes a couple of times.
Oh, what's next? Oh, we got Oral Pleasures next.
Oral Pleasures. Let me see what's going on.
Oh, my favorite DGut album ever. And I ain't saying that because I made the artwork. I'm just saying that because I love the song. That Night Rider beat that you got. Oh, no. Which one is it? Spies versus Sasquatch. That's my favorite, too.
The Night Rider. That was on the second one. Man. So
Oral Pleasures, too.
Oral Pleasure. I think I just wanted to. I think he was just trying to put something out. And I was like, let me throw together a beat tape. And some of these were beats that I already had. And some of them, once I figured out I was actually going to release a beat tape, there's a couple of them I made specifically for this. So I was like, okay.
Very good. I'm not asking for a beat tape, but I mean, you can release a beat tape on 28 flavors and we'll put it out there for you. We ain't gonna put your name on it or nothing like that, but you just put a beat tape out in the ether for us to listen to. We'll be happy.
If y'all could see the look on my face right now.
Don't mind me right now. He's doing the palm to the face. That's face palm, man. Because every time I ask him for music, he just look at me crazy. And
all right, bro, just let me create, bro. Let me work my rhythm. That's what I'm saying.
Man, I'm trying, bro. You know what? Now I'm starting to understand. I'm a fan, which means fanatic when it comes to releasing music. So I'm being a fan right now, and I'm really pissed off that you had released. What was the last? Let me look at this. What was the last thing you released?
Litmus.
Litmus came out in 2018. Mm-hmm. It's 2025.
I know what it is.
I need a beat tape.
We'll get to it as you go through the discography, man.
I'm going through the discography right now, and I'm starting to get pissed off as I think about it because I need DGut music. I've been listening to Jid. I've been listening to Griselda, West Side Gun. I've been listening. Even Lloyd Banks put out an album. I should tell you something. Even Chance the Rapper came back.
But is there a question in this, or like what we doing, man?
There's not a question. These are statements that are being made right now. I just told you what mode I'm in, man.
And it's just a low key. It ain't an interview. It's an intervention. That's what's going on.
There's an intervention, bro. Let me scale this up real fast because I can read these letters. This is the project summary. Here we go. This project is a little different from everything I've released so far, and there's no rapping on it.
It's just beats.
You can put out a project with no rapping. We're not gonna stay on that. We're gonna keep moving. It's just beats. With that said, press play and go where the vibes take you. This project is free to stream and download. Oh, no, wait. What is this?
Yeah,
you want me to read this part?
Yeah, look, because y'all can still go and download this if you want to. Yeah, it's free. If they say name your price, just place 0 if you want to get it for free. If you want to pay for it, right? Pay
if you want to contribute the DGut cause and support good music, feel free to do so, which we will. Says thank you in advance for listening, and thanks to everyone who has shown me support up to this point. We've got more to come. Released October 31st, 2016. All tracks produced by DGut. Some rights reserved. Please refer to individual track page for licensing intro.
Yeah.
October 31st is coming up, DG. You got until October 31st to put out 3 songs.
That's the perfect way for me to not do shit. Just, don't deal well with ultimatums.
I know. I know.
Shit, I put some shit out on November 1st just out of spite.
No, you won't.
You were like that.
Trying to provoke you, bro. You need music, bro. I need a beat, man. Just one. You remember that one time we did Russian roulette with the beats? Do it, bro. Just
rhythm roulette, man.
Rhythm roulette. My bad.
Like we out there playing with guns.
Shit, we live life by the gun. We might as well,
man.
Oh man. Yeah, Spies versus Sasquatch. That was my favorite joint off this.
Yeah, this was
off this list. The groove sounds familiar. Track 4.
Hey, let me
favorites.
take this call right quick, man.
Go ahead.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the 28 Flavors Flavor Saver Podcast, your hub for artists and innovators and stories behind the music. Today, we spotlight Darius Guthridge, better known as his stage name, DGut, a rapper from Alabama who's making waves. DGut and I go way back. We were college friends in Alabama, dreaming big. Now, he's crushing it with his latest project, The Litmus. You can find it on Bandcamp and all streaming platforms. This episode is dedicated to DGut's journey, from Alabama dreams to having his own podcast, Empty Crates, with his co-host, King LJ. Don't miss this inspiring ride. Only here on 28 Flavors Flavor Saver Podcast, the place to be. Holla at your boy.
Sorry about that. Were you playing some at the same time? Yeah, that's what it was.
I was playing. I went back and played through the songs real fast and realized that Ride or Walk is the beat that LJ used.
Hold on, let me Ride or Walk. Oh yeah, that was sedan music. Yeah. Man, what's crazy is some of these beats, like I said, some of them I made specifically for this project, but some of them were so old. We'll get to Oral Pleasure too, but like some of them beats from this project were made at the time I made some of those other beats too.
Man.
So like I don't know, that goes to show that sometimes stuff just don't have a time limit on it like that, in my opinion.
I'm glad it don't, because like I told you when this interview first started, you make it timeless music, bro. I literally went back and listened to it. What's really real? Oh, I used to have that as a ringtone.
That's crazy. Now that was one I made specifically for this, and I was just trying something new. And it was just a time of trying the stuff, bro. I found a different way to lay the samples out, or a different way to trigger the samples. So that whole thing was basically live. So like every time I switched the sample around, that was like, it wasn't programmed out. Like, that was just me working, like the whole thing. Yeah, man. And LJ and Rich, they did this. Man. And like I said, in this beat, I made this beat like the summer after my freshman year of college. So like it's got age on it, dude.
Oh, like, my goodness.
Like that beat front, it was damn near 10 years old when LJ rapped on it.
Timeless. Told you, boy, timeless. And then what's the other one? Oh, the groove sounds familiar. No, the second one after that one.
Oh, man.
This is how I was able to, like, when you put out music, I would take it to the lab while I was painting, and I would listen to it, and I would have it jamming in the speakers. This one I had jamming in the speakers while I was working, boy.
Just throwing them classic breaks, man. I think I wrote a song to this too, but I never recorded it.
I like the Bob Val. I think that's one that I would listen to, but it wasn't one that resonated with me. They probably do it now that I'm older. You might hear this once again. I think I heard you use this once before in a song recently.
You heard it. Okay, you might hear this one again. Because we hadn't put out the process yet. And this is the back end of Yes. This is the back end of Meringue.
Yes.
So I'm like, yeah, you probably will hear this again.
It's really real is what I had as a ringtone. Once the Oracle project got put out, play it. You gotta play it.
I'll play was really real.
And we should have did this for the other track. We're gonna do this going forward. We're gonna play the music, man. But you gotta hear you. They gotta hear your work.
And I don't know how hard you listening, but you can kind of hear little gaps in there.
I got bass, my boy.
And I can hear the flaws in the music too. Like, and that's one of the things you go back to.
Don't worry about the flaws. Don't worry about it. The real underground people gonna know.
Just trying a new process with the beat making at this time.
Mm-hmm. This is the creative process right here, bro. This the gap.
I think I was inspired by Madlib when I was trying to do this. Maybe Dilla. Because I think Madlib got some beats where he does a technique similar to this. So just channeling my my inner Lord Quas.
With my nigga Lord Quas in the place, master race MCs coming through like the loneliest monk. Madlib drop harmonious funk. I'll leave you sunken like a cracked head's ass. Drop the math on that ass fast. Cause if we rally, you hope we'll be coming up in last place.
So raw.
Love is real as a house on the hill. Love is real as a
I
house
don't know
on
what
the
that is. I
hill.
sampled.
Love is real
I don't care what it was.
as a house on the hill.
This is my favorite one. On my phone, when they called my phone, I had that bumping, cuz. And then the Spies versus Sasquatch, this was one of my favorite because it reminded me of Mad Lib and MF Doom. This beat, you gotta play that beat, play it.
Man, this man gonna have me playing the whole thing. All right,
No, you ain't gotta play it all over. We just wanna play one.
my favorite on here is the side key special.
I remember I heard this and I called you. I was like, this is MF Doom beat. He was like, nah, man, I made this. I said, nah, man.
Like I was just trying. Okay, I remember doing this one. I hadn't made beats in a while, and I had that drum break right there, and I just wanted to do 3 different drum patterns with that same break. So that's why each verse, the drums are different. Like, but it's the same sample. Simple loop. I don't know what this is. I sampled again. I got you. I just want that second part to come in.
When you sit down and write, what comes first to mind? The beat, the lyric, or the vibe? Or we just ask. I know the question, but I'm asking this one because I want to know what's the beat process. I know your writing process. If you want to know the writing process, he recorded it on The Process, and he'll tell you, boss of fiddle faddles, goes to the jail and whatnot.
DGut, how do you go about making beats?
Okay, so how I go about making beats, usually I get up and make myself a little breakfast because you really can't create on an empty stomach. So I make myself like some hot dogs or something like that, and spread a little peanut butter, a little mustard on them. Play me a game of 2K, NBA 2K. I played it on Dreamcast, and once I finish that, then I go to the gym and take a nap. Usually in that order, sometimes simultaneously, kind of however it goes that day. Once I get done with that, then I go home and turn on Pro Tools. And while that's getting right, I'll go to the store and get myself some food for that evening. So I get me like some healthy snacks, like some fruits, some nuts, a slice of pie, a box of fiddle faddle, something like that. And so by the time I get done with that, the beat is pretty much done. So, yeah.
You serious?
Hey, man, you just got to trust the process, man.
That's for the writing part, but for the beat, you got to tell us about the beat process.
Same way. Man, it usually comes from I'm really sample based, right? So it comes from listening to something and something catching my ear, or something has a vibe. It's coming from the source, basically. Then from there, it's like I can kind of see where I want it to go, and then I have to make it happen. Now, in that process, I might be sampling or touching some buttons around, and I hear something that I didn't expect, and then the trajectory changes. Now we're making something else.
Oh,
so it just kind of like is going on a journey. So like sometimes I can hear that sample and be like, I want to chop it up this way. I want to stick some drums on it, and this is how it's gonna be. Then sometimes that changes. Like there are some beats I got where I went in to sample one thing, and I ended up making like 3-4 beats off of what I went in to do originally, because in the midst of playing around with it, I'd have found something else, so it hits a different way. So it kind of is the finding that original source and then seeing where it takes you. just enjoying the journey, not so much trying to get to the destination so fast.
Oh yeah. I understand that one completely. Because boy, there are times where I visualize the destination. And I'm like, I'm already here. Well, I got to create for it, and then I forget that I got to go back and put that work in for the process to get where I need to be. And like you say, the destination may change. What I visualize, what I see.
Some of them are that quick. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Like we've talked about, like in the music from Unreal.
Mm-hmm.
That was just a simple loop. It's on the record like that. It's 16 bars of instrumental. All I got to do is just loop that. But some stuff is like you might hear this again. I made 2 or 3 beats with that sample, chopping a different way.
Oh.
Matter of fact, on the process, that was for the song Meringue. Meringue, that first part where we were rapping on, and then the second part, the back half of it, that's the same sample, but I just did it a different way.
Oh, you flipped the beat. You know we love beat flippers over here, boy. Oh, wow. I just now put that together. See? Years later, just having my aha moment, my eureka moments, and the music that I've listened to that you've created so far. And I'm just like, we need to sit down, bro. Imagine how many people don't know how much creatively you talk about your music.
Man, I'm a nerd, bro. So I like it's fun to talk about certain things. I don't be wanting to go over people's head with it, but I can get nerdy with it. And I'm using your platform for that. So
okay, here we go. This is a very cringing, creative question I have, and I ask this because creatively we get into a point to where it's like it's done, it's finished. I'm gonna leave it alone because if I feel like when I keep messing with it, I'm gonna do something, and I don't want to check the vibes of it. The question is,
your audio's muffled.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good now.
Maybe I'm not. I'm looking down and not talking to it.
There you go.
So when it is, let me see how my access.
When do you know it's done?
Yeah.
Shit is done, man.
Yeah. You knew exactly what I was about to say.
Yeah.
It's cringing to ask, bro, because when I'm creating and I'm like, it look done, but it don't feel done, and I'm just like, if I don't walk away from it now, I'm gonna do something that I don't like, and then I'm gonna paint over the whole thing and start over again.
Yeah.
So,
man, you can't overanalyze it for me. I don't have a problem walking away from something when I'm like, okay, this is done to me. I did that. I did that quite a bit with Litmus, which, like I said, I feel like it could have been better, but I walked away from it. I was through. We can really paralyze ourselves thinking about it too much. Cause like we know what's in the sausage, right? So we can nitpick a lot of stuff that most people ain't gonna think about twice. I remember when I first not one of my first beats. It was a dude that I met in freshman year of college. He was making a beat, and beat was cold. And I was like, "Are you through with it?" And he was like, "Yeah, you never really finished, man. I'm gonna add this and that to it." I'm like, "Well, it's got to be finished at some point, my boy." And that always stuck to me. I'm like, it's got to be finished at some time.
Yeah.
So for me, to answer when I know it's done, if I'm comfortable with where it is and I'm wanted to be released, as far as the if the thought is complete, that's it. If the thought is complete, with a beat, I'm sure there's always things you can add. But if I'm getting that vibe that I want, or if the bed is right for me to lay the lyrics on, or whatever I'm gonna do with it, you can overdo it. So I'll let it go and give it to whoever's gonna rap on it. I'll rap on it. If I need to polish it after that, I will. If it's a song, like writing is when the thought is done. I'm from the era of 3/16s, but even when I felt like I needed I didn't need to write 16s, I would write a 12-bar verse. If I felt like I needed to write 4 12s, I would write 4 12s. If I just needed to write one long ass verse and that be the song, that's just it. So it's whatever completes the thought. Don't want to try to
15s, 2 15s.
Don't really want to try to overdo it, man.
That answers my question, because I'm telling you, man, I'll sit there and for me it's a little different. I will sit there and figure out how I can fix it, and then I've gotten to the point again to where I've just like, it's done, like you said, it's I have to leave it alone, because I'll sit there and like paralyze myself and trying to figure it out.
Right.
But,
and there's another thing. You think it's another perspective to look at it, right? You said you do what you can to fix it. Mm-hmm. Is it broken?
Nope.
Don't need fixing.
I know.
So
no. But I have to be able to have those glasses to step back and be like, all right, don't worry about it. Just leave it alone. Like I have to put it down, literally, you know, like how you said. Again, I learned this from you. You have to put it down and you have to walk away from it and you have to leave it alone and then come back. If that problem's still there, fix it. If it's not, move on. Add something else to it or deem the painting finished. So yeah.
I don't know if you got to watch that Tyler the Creator interview.
I did.
But he was talking about that when he did Don't Tap the Glass. He was like, I didn't want to write all these bridges. I just wanted to rap. I wanted to put the shit out. Sometimes you got to do that. You can really overthink it and make something bigger than it needs to be.
Yeah. And I feel like that right now in my creative process, because I'm preparing myself for a show that I got coming up, and it's one of those things where we're pulling back from like, the show is called Lost Recipes. So the lost recipes are the things that we used to have that connected to like family, lessons, life, you know, golden nuggets that got you from point A to point B. So my lost recipe things that I'm talking about is how, like, when we were kids, we used to go get our friends from their house, knock on the door, talk to the parents, ask, can they come outside? If they can't come outside, can they sit on the porch? Like, but I have to paint that into a photo. And then another one is like spending time with my grandmother, like her teaching me how to cook, teaching me how to clean, like having those skill sets and those traits. And there's a few other ones that I have, but I'll save it for the show. But in a sense, I will sit there and create these different images, and I'm just like, I need to stop, try something else, do something else, create a different way. And this year I'm doing it digitally, and every other year I would have done it like stressing myself out with painting, like sitting down with acrylic on canvas. And like you said, sometimes you just got to put it out. And this year I just want to do it digitally because I can just put it out as fast as I want to. Right. And it makes sense. That makes perfect sense. I remember one time when I was in school, I was pissed off because I had to I was doing some work or something. And I was so stuck at trying to attack the problem. And we had the same conversation. And you told me, you know, take a step back from it. Don't worry about it. You know, it'll come to you. And when I did that, bro, it was like I had stepped into a new land of life of like the creative process. Mm-hmm. So those are the nuggets I kept, bro, that you gave me a long time ago for sure.
Yeah, that was something I use in my approach to writing songs sometimes. Like you gotta just step back or it'll come back. What do we do? No One's Watching. When we did that, so I got 2 verses and I wrote the hooks. Each of those hooks is different. So I got so stuck on the last hook. I'm like, what do I got to do? And I was just sitting here just like trying things out. Nothing was working, man. I was like, fuck it, I'm just sitting down. Shoot, didn't touch it for like a week, maybe 2 weeks. It probably more than that. But shit, I was just in the bed. I woke up and I'm like, damn, that'll work. And it just popped in my head. So sometimes it just takes stepping back and not being so focused on it to get the bigger picture or for something to hit you. Like it's we have to take ourselves out of that analytical part of it sometimes.
Okay, so now let me ask this question: what is the most personal track you've ever recorded?
A lot of them.
And you know what? We might have to jump over we might have to jump over. We might have to jump over the process and or pleasure to go straight to Litmus for this one.
Everything on Litmus.
Everything on Litmus. Yeah, we're gonna come back. We're gonna say the process and oral pleasures too for later.
Yeah, a lot of stuff on Litmus, man. A lot of stuff on Litmus was super personal. That's one of the reasons I didn't really promote that project that much. Because when I sat back and listened to it, I think it's good music. I think it could be a lot better. But it's so personal to me because I'm talking about like my mental health. I'm talking about my flaws. I'm talking about the things I was doing to cope with depression and stuff like that at the time. And that's, I don't know, and to give that to everybody, it's tough.
It feels that it's like the moment from the first song to the end, I feel like you open the door for everybody to come in and literally sit down and just listen to, like, this is what Gut is going through from start to finish. And then it's like, all right, you got to leave. Like, you give everybody the room and the space to come in on Litmus and just listen. Deep, dark, mental secrets of just like, this is what I'm going through. Like you said, this is how I feel. And I felt that, bro. And that's why Litmus is one of my favorite albums, because like Brother Levi call you Alabama Bruce Wayne. You don't know nothing about him. You just know he pulling up on the bikes and the trucks. You know, so for me, the joke and the album hits home because I know you as a person and I know you as a brother. And this album allows me to actually, outside of what we talk about, in your head. So, and you always you're a very focused person. Like you're driven, goal oriented. You know what you came to do. You know what you're not about to do. You know what you're not about to, like, knock you off your process. So,
right.
This album for me at that time, I was calling you every other day. Were you making music? You making music? You making music? No, I ain't doing nothing, man. Oh yeah, I'm doing this. I'm doing that. All right, cool. So. Again, I mean, between you, LJ, Mel, and Rich, I was able to, like, keep up with y'all mentally through the process and projects that you put out, and without having to question you about, are you okay? How are you doing? What's going on? Because you had already put it in. I knew if you were creating, I knew I was going to get my answer through the creation that you were doing. So that makes a lot of. I'm having my eureka moment still, and this whole conversation I'm having with you, and this whole podcast interview, my eureka moment is just going off left and right. There is a question that ties into this, though. It says, "How do you stay grounded with everything going on around you?"
Now I just kind of focus on whatever I'm doing. It's always things happening, man. But knowing, I guess, having something to focus on kind of keeps me where I need to be. I've found myself getting out of that space before, and I ain't saying I can't get out of that space. Won't be in that space again. But it's like,
come on, Andre 3000.
You talk about somebody off Big Square. All right, now. This is a different kind of podcast. You want to talk about that?
No, I'm listening. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's your boy.
Yeah, I had a moment. You said something that just put me in the rabbit hole. Oh man.
But you said, how do I stay grounded?
How do you stay grounded?
It's easy for me, man. Like, I'm naturally like a humble person. I don't think I'm like really self-aggrandizing self. Like, I don't know. I just stay focused on the things that are important to me. Even some stuff that's not important. Just having focus, I guess. So work, relationships. That's really it. And when I'm in a creative mode, creativity.
Do you think Litmus will be a tool to use musically? Like, how it's hip hop. your music is hip hop. Like hip hop is what gives us the insight of like things that we don't know. It's the underground messenger of music for us, because underground, mainstream, independent, indie, whatever you want to call it, like hip hop is hip hop. Hip hop is gonna give the message to the people. Hip hop is a tool in which we create music, well, in which you create music, and I use hip hop to create art, to create visuals. So, do you think hip hop always plays a major part in the storytelling in our communities? And like, going off of using Litmus, I would like to know, because I feel like for me personally, Litmus has helped me through dark times. Again, while I was transitioning from graduating college, not knowing what's going to happen next, to working in technology with a master's degree and living in Atlanta. Like, these things for me, the albums that you put out for me have, like, all good hip hop music I keep in my storage bin. I literally have a hard drive where I have all your music downloaded, and for a rainy day, and all the other music that I love for those times to get me through the moments, because it's beneficial. It's a tool that I use for not coping with depression, but managing depression to get myself in a more happier place. How do you feel? What role do you think hip hop, your music, plays in telling a story for our community?
I don't know if it does, really. So I'm humble to the point where I can't assume that people are really listening. Like, you told me you listen. I know like a couple of my partners listen. So I don't know what kind of reach it has. But I think that there are stories there that we could either learn from or be entertained by. Let's talk about Litmus. It's personal because I am basically exposing my demons to everybody right there. You can take that and vibe to it, or you might be in a low place and you want company. So it could be that, or you can find like the light at the end of the tunnel, or just understanding that somebody else is going through things you might be. So I think there's a relativity there. If you go back to some of the other stuff, we just talking trash, or you look at the process, we're talking about some real stuff on there, and then we're also just having fun. I think there's merit to stories, even if they're just for entertainment. I don't think we necessarily have to take something from them. So that's where my music sits with it. So I don't know if it really affects the community like that, or has a place it has a place, but I don't know how it speaks to the community. But there are things that you can gather from it. Like I said, whether it's a place of what's the word I'm looking for? A feeling of community from the music, or just entertainment from the music. Just a story.
I mean, I asked that question because you did the interview. You did the paper interview with the people, and
Kids Wear Crowns.
There you go. The Kids Wear Crowns, and then you've performed at Lobotomix multiple times. So I know with those two scenes, you have an intimate conversation with your fans, the people that are in front of you, performing live. Having your merch to the side, and then you're one-on-one with your fan base. So to me, I feel like you paint a beautiful picture when it comes to your storytelling in the community in Alabama and people worldwide that have access to your music. It gives us the space to. It gives us the platform. If J. Cole was coming on and he was putting out an album, or if Kendrick was coming on putting out an album, or if like Lupe Fiasco came and was like, I've been to a big concert and it was only 5 of us in the show, and he still performed. He still gave us a show. Like he's like in Birmingham, he still did his thing. Like, he was not waiting for it to be crowded. He was like, 5 people? Shit, I'm finna jump off the stage. We finna rap these songs, me and these 5 people, and we finna get turned. And I've seen you do the same thing. So
man, look, bro, I the best concerts I've been to have been shows that was like 15, 20 people there.
I'm telling you, man.
And the artists give they all.
I'm telling you.
I don't know, and that's just that's enjoying what you're doing at the moment. That's enjoying the music, and if you want to create fans, you gotta like this shit too, and you gotta give them a reason to like your shit. So if you want to just sit and like not rap your words and have the track playing, and you want to come on stage with, I ain't finna throw nobody on the bus, man. I think there's ways you could perform that make people like you want people to you want to convince people to like your shit.
Yeah.
And then a lot of times we like to play cool and play coy, be like, man, now I don't know who all listen to my music. That's a part of my shyness and bashfulness.
Nah, we about to change that.
If I'm on that stage, I want you to like my shit. Like, I want you to enjoy it. I'm gonna try to convert you to a fan, right?
Cause I'm gonna be in the crowd jumping and bumping that big. Cause I'm telling you right now. Cause when that one real come on, I'm in there, what? Sorry, I had to gather myself. I had a moment.
I think a lot of time rappers like to play it way too cool.
So how do you feel about the current state of hip hop nowadays with the music that's come out, the people that you listen to, things that you're doing?
I don't think hip hop is in a bad state at all. I think it's a beautiful time. It's a beautiful time just to be a listener, period. Because if you of my age, I'm damn near 40. So
let's give a round of applause for that. Come on,
damn
people.
near. I ain't there yet, man. Great day.
I had to pull my nori out. Let's give a round of applause for that.
Let's make some noise for that.
Let's make some noise for that. Let's make some noise for that. Shit, that's beautiful. You close your goddamn eyes. I ain't doing shit. Stay on track.
Damn, what was we saying, man?
Oh man, the state of hip hop. Stay on track.
State of hip hop. Okay,
I need you to stay on track. Oh my goodness.
So like all the legends and stuff that I grew up listening to, they're getting old, but they still rapping, and they shit still dope.
Cause Rakim out here on stage, boy, Big Daddy Kane tearing it up, man.
Man, Kane is crazy.
Kane came with that pimp coat that one time, boy. I didn't know what was going on.
The one time when he dropped the mic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was cold.
Pulled another one out, kept going.
Drop shit and make it still look good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. But like you got rappers that are aging, they still on point. I think it's a good time for like our generation, like the Kendricks and the Coles and stuff. They're aging, and we're getting to grow with them and their music. I don't listen to a whole lot of the newer generation. I think that's fine because there's still so many avenues. If something come across, or like I hear something new, it's dope. And I don't think it's really any. I'm trying to find the best way to put it. I think there are gatekeepers as to what gets popular, but I don't think there's a gatekeeper in terms of me being able to find whatever I want to listen to. Yeah. I think it's easy to access anything.
Yeah.
So whatever kind of mode I'm in, or whatever kind of artist I want to hear, I can find that kind of artist, and I don't think it's hard to get to them. So that's what I think is a good time. So if I ain't liking let's say if I don't like Big X the Plug,
yeah,
and I know he's like one of the biggest artists now,
yeah,
I don't have to listen to him. I think he's okay. Don't get me wrong, but I can find something else to listen to, and it's easy access to it.
I'm one of the biggest, the starters.
Hey,
boy, his voice sounds like that for real, and it's not slowed down. I think that's crazy. I think that's crazy. Who put my older brother don't listen to a lot of. He listened to hip hop. He like a lot of old stuff. But when he sent me that, I said, "Bro, you listening to him?" He said, yeah, I like this one song. I've been playing that one song. I said, I like it too. Then. But I like him. He's cool. Like when I think new artist, I'm like, is Corday a new artist?
No, not anymore. No, Corday got almost 10 years in, so he ain't new no more.
I'm upset with Corday right now, man. I love him though. I like his music, but I'm upset with him personally right now.
Hey man, that ain't got nothing to do with it.
Ain't got nothing to do with him. It ain't got nothing to do with it.
Because I don't know where you're going with it, but I think I know where you're going with it.
You know where I'm going with it. It ain't got nothing to do with this. I love you though, Corday. I do. Come to the podcast, but I love you. That's all I'm gonna say. Leave it at that. Yeah, we're not gonna talk about the process because we're gonna leave that for you and LJ one day. That's a group project. But that Oral Pleasure 2, yeah, the
Oral Pleasure 2,
the sophomore Trump, and 2.
Sophomore Thump. I got to get you right on that. Nah, we don't associate.
Yeah, we don't associate with that one. But that sophomore 2, what is it at? Let me see.
Sophomore Thump. Okay, so this is. I was kind of out of my creative point at this point. This is before Litmus, but I was kind of already checked out.
Hold on. You keep saying you was checked out. I understand you was checked out.
I'm telling you where I was at the time.
Oh, okay. Because these beasts ain't checked out. They checked in, my boy.
This is a part of where I said I was already checked out. So I needed to put something out. I felt like I wanted to put something out.
Mm-hmm.
So I took these beats. All of these beats I basically made around my sophomore year of college. That's why it's Sophomore Thump, and it's the second Oral Pleasure. So all of these are like old beats. That's why I say they kind of the timing of stuff. They old to me, but they new to everybody else.
Let me read this description. This project is the second installment of Oral Pleasures, the instrument series. We waiting on 3. Mm-hmm. All 3 of y'all.
Bro,
we waiting on 3 of them.
Every time you say that, you push it back like 6 months. So.
The turn 1. Let me go back from the top. This project is the second installment of Oral Pleasures Instrument Series. I'd like to welcome you all to the Sophomore Thump. This particular collection is a group of beats I made. Sierra?
Circa. Around.
That's a Sierra.
That's a circa, man.
CIRCA?
Yeah, circa. That means around my sophomore year of college.
All right, my grammar sucks. I'm gonna go back to the top. This project is the second installment of Oral Pleasures Instrument Series. I'd like to welcome you all to the Sophomore Thump. This particular collection is a group of beats I made circa my sophomore year of college, hence the title, parentheses, see what I did there, close parentheses. So just kick back and enjoy. This was released November 6, 2017. I had just graduated. I was done with school in 2015, but then I stayed a year so I can keep working. And then I walked 2016 because I didn't have a 2015 graduating class. But when I got my diploma, it say 2015. So word. I was still there for this.
Yeah, it's like all these beats, man.
You gotta play one. That Good Day to Live, that's a good one. The Night Rider come before that one. You gotta play the Night Rider first.
They say you want to play the Black Night Rider.
And then
a lot of these, they came from that sophomore year period. Some of these, it was the summer after sophomore year. I stayed with Joe that summer.
And I know
I made so many beats that summer, dude, and a lot of them came from around like that summer. Like I made so many beats, bro.
Oh wow!
Like so many. So he said Black Knight Rider. Let's see what we got here.
4 through 7 play no skips.
3 procrastinators, that thing. I remember what it is.
Oh no, number 3 hit 2.
I think Black Milk ended up flipping this too, and I didn't know it at the time.
Wait, Black Milk Black Milk.
Hey, intrusive thoughts.
I couldn't get it out. It became a tongue twister. Oh, Jesus. Help me, Lord. Black Milk flipped your beat?
No, he flipped the same sample. This is shit, I forgot the man's name now.
Boy, this artwork cover got some old photos of you, don't it?
All of them was sophomore year, man. That's the whole point.
You had just players and everything. They got your players on everything.
Yeah, fresh offline.
Hey man, shout out your fraternity, man.
Shout out Sigma Lambda Beta.
Your organization, man. Put them out there on the map.
SLB. Look, there's a picture of me and Murs on there with one of my frat brothers.
I see it. Bro, Burrs look like a real homeless man, for real.
Bro, you wow.
Bro, you got the gun signs on there and everything. Burrs is a real homeless man, for real. How did you find him, bro?
I was at a concert.
And he
like
was
I said, this was a concert. It was like 30 people there, bro.
It was his show?
It was him. He was headlining. And opening, he had this dude named Verbs and Big Pooh. And Big Pooh had damn near half of the Justice League there.
Rapper the Big Pooh?
Rapper Big Pooh. Joe Scudder was there. Sean Dunn was selling merch. And look, and I bought a t-shirt the other day at the Little Brother show. That was Sean Dunn again, and I didn't even know it. And I didn't know that was him
wait,
at the first table the first time.
The show me and you went to?
Yeah.
Who was Sean Dunn? I don't know.
Dunn. Oh my goodness, man. Sean Dunn was one of the cats in the Justice League back then.
Was it the dark black guy?
Yeah.
He had on.
Yeah.
He's kind of short, and he had like a high top fade or whatever.
You know, this is the bald headed dude.
Oh, I talked to him for like 20 minutes and didn't even know who he was.
Same shit. Look, at that particular show, he was selling merch. I done dapped him up, and this is like the height of the shit. I'm all into this shit. I done dapped him up, man. I done bought me some CDs or something. I'm like, oh shit, dude was cool. And next thing I know, he done jumped up on the stage. I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that was him.
Oh wow. You don't get no better than that. Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Man.
Wow. Yeah, bro. Or pleasures too. I didn't know it had that much life into it.
Yeah, man. This is definitely a time capsule for sure. And I was always I'm gonna play this. I'm actually proud of both of these remixes. It's one of them is Go DJ, one of them is 99 Problem. I forget which one is which, but I like both of these like a lot.
Oh, if you playing it, we can't hear it, my boy.
You lying? You can't hear that?
I can't hear that. I heard everything else you done put on there.
Hold on. Oh, it would make sense. I ain't play it on my phone. All right, let's try it again. Look, I'm over here head nodding and shit.
Yeah, I hear everything that you playing, but it's not. Oh, there we go.
I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. I got the rap patrol on the Gap Patrol. Foes that want to make sure my casket's closed. Rap critics to save money, cash holes. I'm from the hood, stupid. What type of facts are those? If you grew up with holes in your zap toes, you celebrate the.
You made the beat.
Yeah, I took the. Yeah, I made the beat and just threw the acapella on it.
I beat with radio if I don't play that show. They don't play my hits. Well, I don't give a shit. So.
I know you probably played this for like 3 years straight.
Say what now?
I said I know you probably played this one 3 years straight.
This is one of the ones I go back to regularly.
I mean, you made a beat, put Hove over it, boy. I be playing that bit every 5 minutes.
And then I did the Go DJ one. I like this one too. I kind of like this a little bit better. Now that might be my narcissism kicking in, but I like these versions just as much as I like the original personally.
One to the head, now you know he did. Now you know I played like a pro in the game. Nah, better yet, a veteran, a Hall of Fame. I got that medicine, I'm better than
all the names. I'm lawless, man. Lawless thing.
Yeah, but all that was around that time. So I just I felt like I needed to put something out. And I was like, damn, let me go back and see what I got. This is a sophomore thump. You know, people say sophomore slump with the second project. So I'm like, okay, play on that. And let these beats go. Let people hear.
Got beats? Oh, yeah, I might use this one. Play that. You got number 11. That baby jumping too. Especially in the whip.
Let's see. Get you there. Got beats.
This is your ringtone when you call me.
Right, and then these are just simple beats too, man. It ain't a whole lot to them.
It may not be a whole lot to you, but that bit be bubble for me. Yeah.
I never knew what to write on this. So.
Yeah. I'm in the booth with your boy, and I'm coming like a toy, and I'm rolling through the club with the noise, fucking love, RDFD, me, RDFD, me, FAB, to that 1, 2, 3, and I'm flowing on the beat, and I, yeah, yeah, that's the one that I put in when I got to think real hard about something.
It says thinking music.
It's thinking. Yeah, man. These great selection of body of work, man. I don't know if that goes to get a great selection of body of work. Great body of work. Let me not add an extra word in. From the Unreal to the Litmus test and all the oral pleasures that you could possibly think of. So I got some close. I don't want to see you go, and I know we got to go because we got another day to do.
Bro, I'll be back, man. I'm just going to show up on your podcast, man.
Listen, you can come back whenever you want. Anytime you feel like you ain't got nothing to do, I'm going to send the invitation, and this is how you do it. I'm going to send the invitation, and then you just move it off your calendar, like the days that you can't do it, just keep moving it, and then whenever you feel like you show up, be like, yo, I'll be there today.
Right. I'm your Uncle Elroy. Uncle Elroy. How you get in my house?
As long as you let me hit it. Oh shit! Where can the people find you, man? Where can they find you? Social platforms, phone number.
You can find me on you can find me on everything. Instagram, Facebook. No,
you gotta
Instagram. What's the other shit?
Twitter. Give them the handle, man.
X. The only DGut. TheOnly DGut. No spaces.
Where can the people expect from you in the next year?
Shit, man, to show up on this podcast. You can also expect to hear more of my podcast with King LJ, Empty Crates. You can follow that at Empty Crates Pod, EmptyCratespod on IG.
Is episode 22 still missing?
It's episode 20, but it's coming soon.
You know, y'all might as well just post a number up there and put coming soon, because it's been coming soon for the past 3 years.
It's coming, man. It's coming soon. Now, we have about 50 or so episodes, but episode 20 is coming. But yeah, y'all take a listen to that, man. Me and LJ, we talk music, and it goes off the rails quite a bit. So if you want to just burn a little bit of time and be entertained, and hear some people like disagree about shit, hey, it's good.
It's good. It's good. I definitely
that's one of my aces, man.
Hey, man, how we find the bingo cards, man? That's what I be messing up on. I be listening and don't got one.
You got to holler at Frazier about that.
Man, Frazier, put the bingo card up for us, man. I think the last question I got, and this is for you. It says, if you could leave one message to anyone chasing their dreams, what would it be?
Stay out of your own way. Don't overthink stuff. I ain't gonna say don't overthink it, but like just stay out of your way. You can be one of your biggest stumbling blocks. This is something that I carry now. Like the weight that's in my head that kind of blocks me from creating stuff a lot of the time. That's me doing that. So stay out of your own way.
That is a good one. It sucks. It's a hard pill to swallow, but that is a great one. That is one that I continuously get in front of. I have a problem with every day battling, trying to do a lot of stuff and manage everything all at one time. I'm like, oh, I need to do this. I can be better at somebody else. And what does they say? Comparison is a thief of joy. So, yeah, that's the one for the day. That's the word of the day. The word of what you heard. All right, you told the people where you're from. We went over your music and discography. You left a message for the people. So, I mean, all the thing we can do now is close it out. You're more than welcome to come back any day, all day, every day. You know where I live. You know where we at. You know, come by, create with us every now and then. Drop some music. We want to hear music.
You'll be the first to know.
We'll be the first to know. All right. You want me to do my my outro, or you want to hear the ChatGPT outro? Let's do ChatGPT first, and then I'll go off that.
Okay.
All right, fam. That's a wrap for today's episode.
Hold on, wait. ChatGPT said, "All right, fam."
That's what it say.
Okay.
That's what it say. It's a quotations AIGH space.
All right, fam.
FAM. Oh man, that's what it say,
hilarious.
Bro. That's what it say. Let me read it. This says podcast outro script. This is what we're reading. The energy has to be uplifting, soothing, and a wrap-up vibe. That's what I gotta shoot for. So all right, here we go. It says, all right, fam. That's a wrap for today's episode. Big shout out to the one and only DGut for coming through, or I should say, like the almighty DGut for coming through, and keeping it real with us. It says, if you felt the gems and the energy for today, make sure you run it back, share it with your people, and go stream the artist on Bandcamp, which we'll have in the description below, everywhere, and support the movement. He's not making music right now, but we're trying to get him to come out of retirement for at least Oral Pleasures 3.
Man, why you lean all in the microphone?
Because we can release it right here, bro. The people want to hear it, bro.
Now you're finna blow out the audio on this part of the
podcast. I'll fix it in production. Don't worry about it. It says, we'll be back with more voices for the culture, more real talks, and more stories for you to hear. Until next time, stay grinding, stay shining, and remember, the hustle don't stop. Peace.
ChatGPT said that.
You want me to send it to you?
The grit don't quit. All right. Now you gotta say it.
That's what they say. I'm gonna give y'all my outro. Hey, listen.
Okay.
I appreciate y'all for coming through, kicking it with us today, having a fun time on a Sunday. Like ChatGPT said, run it back, send it to your people. We hopefully can get it out. We can get another episode out in a couple weeks. We're not rushing it, one day at a time. All right, manage what you can. That's what this has been about. Manage your life, manage your money, manage your time with your relationships and family and friends. Love on yourself. Remember, self-care is important. Remember to create, and just have a good day. Enjoy yourself. Be safe. Gut, we appreciate you for coming on, kicking it with us as usual. My brother, I always enjoy our conversations, whether it's over the phone or over a mic. Either way, I know we're going to have a good time. Be safe on the road when you're traveling. Go see the people. Tell the family I say hello. And yeah, I ain't got nothing else, bro. You know, I could talk for days.
Yeah, love on yourself. Black MILF. There you go.
Black milk. I said black milk. Nah, man. Nah, it was a mistake. It was a tongue twister. It was a tongue twister. A black milk. Hey, what song you gonna listen to today when you get on the
that
podcast?
boy search history is filthy.
It's filthy. I had to clean it the other day. It's dirty. I'm an artist, bro. I gotta create from all different aspects, bro. I need visuals sometimes.
Oh my goodness.
I gotta create from it, man. I gotta, inspiration. Inspiration comes from all shapes and sizes and heights and everything.
And ages, apparently.
Everything. I got salt, pepper in my beard. You don't think I'm qualified as an old man yet?
Nah, yeah, you bro.
Nah, bro. I'm only 34. I ain't unk yet.
But the beard say
I had gray in my hair since I was 12 years old.
Bro, you been a long time.
Then you right. Because all my friends think I'm old. They thought I had kids even when I didn't have kids.
Now I will say my friends that got kids, boy, all they shit gray as fuck.
My shit was gray before I had kids, so I don't know what the hell problem I got going on. Hey man, we out here, man. We out. 4 hours, man. I'm gonna put some outro on here. Good, appreciate you, man.
Thank you.